Good day, and a very warm welcome to this special virtual celebration hosted by the University of Cape Town. We are honoring the graduates who completed their respective study programs in 2020. This event has been pre-recorded and it will be available for viewing on UCT's YouTube channel, on the UCT graduation webpage, and on UCT platforms in LinkedIn and Facebook. Graduation is one of the most important events in any university's year. It marks the accomplishment of years of hard work, often under very difficult circumstances. It is a celebration of the sacrifices made by every student, as well as their families and other supporters. Before the pandemic, you would have received your graduation certificate in a capping and hooding ceremony in the Sarah Baartman Hall. But as we all know, we need to take the responsible and necessary precautions in the fight against the spread of COVID-19. This means that for now, for your safety and that of your loved ones, UCT cannot host large gatherings such as graduation events. Instead, we have made special arrangements to confer degrees and award diplomas in absentia. Today's celebration commemorates your achievement and the joy that goes with it. You have crossed an important threshold in your life's journey, and we join you and your loved ones, wherever you are, in celebrating your accomplishment. As graduates of our esteemed institution, you represent the standard of excellence for which UCT is well known. The educational path you have traveled at UCT is only the start of your life's journey. We are proud of you and have great expectations of you as you proceed to become leaders of your future in your chosen professions and the various walks of life. To begin our ceremony, the UCT Chancellor, Dr. Precious Moloi-Motsepe, will constitute the congregation. This will be followed by the South African National Anthem, performed by the Cape Town Youth Choir, whereafter the President of the Student Representative Council, Mr. Declan Dyer, will read the university dedication.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I constitute this virtual assembly a congregation of the University of Cape Town.
Amen. Hello, my name is Declan Dyer, the President of the Students' Representative Council, and I will be reading the University Dedication. At this time of celebration, we, the members of the University of Cape Town, reaffirm our mission to nurture rational and creative thought and free inquiry, to strive for excellence in teaching and research, to educate for life, and to address the challenges of our society. We undertake to advance these ideals in a spirit of freedom and responsibility, and through consultation and debate. We celebrate our predecessors, those who have built the fabric and nourished the values of UCT. To those of you who will graduate today, we wish courage, wisdom, and purpose. To those of you who will leave the university to learn and work elsewhere, may you be sustained by those values which unite us here today and advance them in the world beyond. A love of truth and of learning, and of this, our university.
At long last, we are here to celebrate and recognize your academic success and achievement for which you have worked so hard under the most challenging circumstances. The Faculty of Law, all its lecturers and support staff congratulate you on this unique achievement. Today, we are all filled with joy at your success, which is truly also our success. This moment, you join a distinguished group of UCT alumni, which carries with it pride and certain obligations. Quite onerous, I might say, but I have all the trust that you will bear them. To graduate from UCT Law is to accept the unique responsibility of serving the law and justice with distinction. It is, in short, about a lifelong commitment to justice, fairness, and equity. You now have the warrant to hold the UCT flag high in the service to the law and justice. UCT Law is your home. Please remain in touch and support the faculty whenever you can. We will continue to support you whenever you need us. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Nanso bantu bakuthi ide yafika lemini. Dive inkwenkwezi zisebezela inyanga. Inyanga iyaleza ilanga, ilanga lihlebela umhlaba zisithi uzubaza indlebe. Uqwalasele kwinzwane zomzantsi weAfrika. Pha kwintshona koloni, kwisixeko esiphansi komthunzi wentaba yetafile. Kukho into eshukumayo. Ndathi rai, ndibona ntoni nanga liso lam. Kwathi kubomvu kwabe kumnyama. Suka zajika izinto. Sagutyungela lilifu lobhubhane wesisipho. Phu, andikwazi nosibiza ngegama. Ompondo zihlanjiwe abandithumileyo bathe ndiniphathele umyalezo wokuvuyisana nani kodwa ndawube andinanyani ukuba ndenza ngathi andisiva isikhalo senu. Kaloku ndinendlebe nje ndinetyala. Ndiyazi ukuba beninamaphupha ngolu usuku. Benizibona nivuka kumpondo zankomo nilungiselela ukunyuka iqonga noontanga benu. Ukuze nithwalise izidanga. Nithwalise izidanga nivuze ngomsebenzi wenu omhle. Izihlobo nezalamane zisuka mbombo zone zomhlaba zincama konke ukuvuyisana nani. Beqhayisela ndithabamelwane nabanina odlula ngendlela kuba kaloku imbiza ibiseziko ide yavuthwa. Abo bathenjwe ngesingqike bexhensa betyityimba kuhanjiswa into ezipandayo neplate eziyoko yimibala ngemibala ndithiwa 7 colors kwedini. Lo mlilo wesisifo uye watshisa konke kwaluthuthu. Wajika amaphupha angumsi. Ngxe bantwana basekhaya. Akukho nkanga idubula ingethi. Kodwa nale iyadlula nale ulwazi kaloku niluthwale phezu kobunzima kodwa ugqatso lona nilufezile. Kuthiwa ubuhle bendoda zingomo zayo kodwa mna ndithi ubuhle bomfundi ngumonde wakhe. Niye narhawuka. Yangathi ujinga uzawuqhawuka. Nahamba kuphakathi kwamalangatye kodwa nisazi ukuba ithunga lizala ngomphehlulo anancama ndinothulela umnqwazi magokandini. Inyanga nelanga nesibhakabhaka ziyandingqinela xa ndisithi sukumani nime ngenyawo kwezo ndawo nikuzo nina nawunqandwa zinkwenkwezi.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I admit to the degrees specified and grant the diplomas and certificates specified to the candidates recorded within this virtual graduation ceremony.
Today, we celebrate the 306 graduates in the Faculty of Law and our 11 PhD graduates. We honor the hard work, discipline, and passion you each brought to your time here, including what you accomplished during the lockdown, working under conditions that were unthinkable before COVID-19. Your perseverance brought you here today. We also celebrate what lies ahead, because your education is so important, not only for yourself, but also for South Africa and the world. I hope you leave UCT with a commitment to make your education count for others as well as yourself. Thanks to digital technology, we are all global citizens. As much as I would prefer to be standing before you in Sarah Baartman Hall, I look on this virtual ceremony as an opportunity to think about your reach into the world. In the past, when change came to Africa, it was brought by a colonial power. Today, we have the opportunity and the responsibility not only to initiate our own changes, but also to help change the world. In fact, the world needs our point of view, because the old ways of thinking have not stopped it from becoming what it is today. Those of you who are graduating with PhD have spent years building perspectives on your topics that no one else has achieved. I wish we had time to read out all the thesis titles, because they give such a vivid picture of the many different ways these doctors of philosophy are contributing to African-based knowledge. Here are a few samples. Enforceable accountability, a corporate governance mirage for African state-owned companies. Sustainable development of small-scale fisheries and the need for strong measures to protect small-scale fisheries in international trade law. The effectiveness of codes of conduct of selected South African mining companies in regulating labor standards, window dressing or genuine regulatory instruments, adjudication of child relocation disputes in South Africa, the ownership and control architecture of South Africa's state-owned companies and its impact on corporate governance, trade facilitation in the Southern African Development Community, the potential contribution of the World Trade Organization's Trade Facilitation Agreement. Every PhD graduate is proof of UCT's mission to be the best for this continent in research that makes a difference in people's lives. Thank you for keeping the African light shining bright. All you graduates have been through two recent crises with us. The first is the global pandemic. The second is the UCT fire on 18th April. On top of those shared experiences, each of you has endured personal trials, mishaps, and perhaps even griefs as students, because that is just part of life. And this means you have grown at UCT. In achieving your degree, you have demonstrated your strength. So after the glow of graduation has worn off a bit, I invite you to think over not just the triumphs, but also the hurdles and the mistakes you experienced in your studies. The world needs those life lessons just as much as it needs your educated knowledge. It needs to see your example of courage and growth through hard times. The UCT community also wants to know your story, so please use #UCTGrad2021 to send us your photographs and news. Tell us how you and your family are celebrating and what you plan for the future. Chancellor, I call on you to dissolve the congregation.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Graduates, I thank you also on behalf of UCT and South Africa for putting in the hard work to earn this rite of passage. As you begin different journeys and as you find your feet amidst challenges facing the world, you are also called upon to become the leaders who will make a difference. The search for knowledge and worldly experience does not end here. Seek out mentors who will guide you and become that mentor to others. Seek out opportunities that will empower you and create opportunities to empower others. South Africa, Africa and the rest of the world needs the fresh approaches, the independent thought, and the burning desire to see change that is abundant amongst yourselves. According to Martin Luther King, we must accept finite disappointments, but never lose infinite hope. Regardless of your dreams, if you are led by integrity, your hope must be steadfast in driving your dream for the long haul. COVID-19 may have stolen your graduation ceremony, but it cannot take your education. Congratulations on all that you have already achieved, and my well wishes for all that you will achieve going forward. By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I hereby dissolve this virtual congregation of the University of Cape Town.
Africa.